doing Pilates in the wake of a global crisis. It's gonna be great. All right, so Mike is hidden over here, and he requested lower abs, low back stretching, upper body and upper back. All right. All in 30 minutes till whenever our French fries are ready. If you hear a beep, our dinner is ready. Frozen French fries. Fitness goals. All right. So, if I end up looking over, I'm looking at Mike, probably doing it wrong. Okay. So, come lying on your back. Let's arm up a little bit. So, arms long by your side. Tailbone is heavy. You have a nice neutral spine. You could reach your hand under your low back. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone. Bring your low back all the way to the mat. And then release the tailbone all the way. Exhale. And then inhale. 3. And release. 2. And release. Last one, hold. Now press into the feet. Start to lift your hips up just an inch and then lower all the way back down. Good. Tuck the tailbone, lift up just an inch, and then take it back down. We're going to start to lift up higher. If you feel this more in your hamstrings than your butt, you're going to want to bring your feet in closer towards your butt. So start to lift your hips up into whatever your full bridge is today. Maximum would be a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Maybe feel a nice hip stretch, quad stretch at the top. Now melt it down. Upper ribs, middle ribs, low back, tailbone. All right, 2 more times. Tuck, start to peel it off. Reach your fingertips nice and long. And then melt 1 vertebra at a time. Release the tailbone. I forgot how many I said, so we're doing 1 more. Start to lift it up. And then melt it right back down. All right. Relax your tailbone heavy. Hands up to the ceiling. Shoulders are down the back. Take an inhale. Exhale. Start to nod the chin. Curl the head and chest up, trying to clear the shoulder blades. Watch your belly button drop to the mat. And then control reaching your spine longer as you come down. Exhale as you lift. And then inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more. If there's a little shake at the top, you're doing it right. Lift it up. Are you shaking? Great. And down. Last one. Lift it up and hold. Control your right leg into tabletop. Left leg into tabletop. If you need to lower your head and chest down here, you can. Extend your legs to the ceiling. Let's lower your straight right leg down. Bring it back. Straight left leg down. Bring it back. 1 more each. Keep your head and chest nice and lifted. Right and left. Legs come up. Knees bend. Head and chest lower down. Let's bring your hands down. This time we'll extend both legs. You're going to work on lowering both legs down. Keep energy through the legs. Your hamstrings might be tight, so you might be here. That's okay, but try to keep as much energy as you can through the legs as you lower down to a point where you feel your low back want to leave the mat, but you don't let it. Drop the abdominals to lift the legs. All right, so you lower down, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, bring it back. Lower down, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, bring it back. 2 more. Exhale. Last one, hold, because that's extra fun. From here, open the legs, close the legs. Open the legs, close. As we do this, your abs are going to want to puff up. Keep them drawing down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs come back, knees bend, place the feet down. Cool. All right, so from here, let's add in a little bit of obliques. You didn't request that, but it's like a bonus. All right. You're going to bring your right leg in towards your chest. Go ahead and grab onto the shin. I'm sorry, am I taking you? My bad.
A little bit.
Your other leg is nice and long. From here, I want you to use the help of your shin to lift your head and chest up. Elbows go nice and wide. Your shoulder blades have cleared the mat. If you have any neck issues, you're going to stay here. All right? So we lift it up and we hold. I want you just to hover your other leg. Hang out there. Take your left leg out a little bit to the left. bring it back. Out a little bit, bring it back. 3, back, 2, back, 1, back, lower the leg, lower the head and chest. Good. If it feels good, take that right knee towards your right armpit, opening up through the hip a little bit. If you've been working from home, you've probably been sitting, unless you have a toddler, in which case you aren't sitting ever. Good, let's come through center. You'll lengthen that right leg down. Other leg comes in towards your shin, towards your chest. Hands onto your shins, elbows are wide. Lift the head and chest up. Good. Let's go ahead and start to hover the other leg. And you're going to take it out to the right, control it back. Out to the right. Can your shoulders drop a little bit? Out and back. For 2. For 1. Lower the leg, lower the head and chest. Draw that left knee towards your left armpit and hold that stretch for a second. All right, so we're gonna move to roll-ups because I think it's a really nice thing to actually lengthen through the back. It's also a little bit evil for your low abs. Yay. So to start, just rock yourself up to a seat. Extend your legs long. Pardon my pajamas. Yes, they're the same as my work clothes. All right, so you're gonna find your sits bones. That's pulling out the fleshy part of your bum so you're sitting on the pointy bones. Okay, legs are nice and long, spine is tall. Let's just start here for a second. How tall can you get your spine? If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's okay. From here, tuck your tailbone underneath you. Just start to round back a bit and hold till you feel some length in that low back. It's possible. And then round forward just to the top and grow tall. 2 more. Tuck under, roll it back, hold, and then grow tall. We're going to add a round forward now. So round it back and hold. Stay rounded as if I've got my hand right on your belly button. I'm pulling you back. You're going to round forward. Stay rounded. Bring it back to that point we just found. Okay? Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, take it back. Maybe you go a little farther on the round forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, back. Maybe you go a little farther back. Exhale, round. This should feel pretty good. Inhale, back. Last one of the feel good. Exhale, round. Inhale, bring it back and hold. You knew that was coming. All right, now from here, you're going to lower down to your low back, kisses the mat. Come back to the point we just found. If you need to bend the knees and go on, grab on behind the legs, you can. Good. So you take it back to the low back, kisses the mat, up to where we were. 3. Up. It should require an exhale to get up. 2. Last one, hold your low back on the mat. Take it all the way down. I've migrated. All right. So roll up. If you need to bend your knees and grab on behind your legs, you can. If you need to rock all the way up to a seat, and while we do a roll up, you practice the down, that's fine. Master the down first. Hands up to the ceiling, shoulders are down the back. Inhale. Exhale, lift the head and chest up and pause. Aiming your hands for the top corner of the room, take an inhale. Exhale, start to lift the rest of the way up without rushing. And then take a really nice forward fold. Let's do that one more time. Stack your spine tall. Tuck the tailbone. Start to round it back. Take your time. Let it feel like a massage. Inhale. Exhale, head and chest lift and pause. Inhale. Exhale, bring it the rest of the way up. Your belly button is drawing back the entire time. Take a forward fold. I can see you from under my armpit. And then stack your spine up to top. All right, so twist and spine stretch forward. Those are really important exercises, but they can seem like you're not really doing anything unless you're really working it. So find your sits bones again. Take your feet about mat distance apart. You're going to reach your arms forward. Pretend you're sitting up against a wall, right? I want you to round your head and neck and shoulders off that wall. So head and neck, shoulders, and then stack your head, neck, and shoulders back to the wall. Good. Head and neck, shoulders, and then bring it back and up. Let's go a little farther. Head and neck, shoulders, ribs. Inhale. Exhale, ribs, shoulders, head and neck. Head and neck, shoulders, ribs, ribs, shoulders, head and neck. Let's do the full fold forward. So you're reaching forward, not down. Okay? So you stop at whatever your point of control is. Head and neck first, then the shoulders, then the ribs, then the low back, and hold that reach. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your low back to that imaginary wall. Bring the ribs, bring the shoulders, bring the head and neck. One more time, full range. Head and neck, shoulders, ribs, low back. Inhale. Exhale, low back, ribs, shoulders, head and neck. Oh my God, that felt so good. Didn't realize how much I needed that. All right, so twist. Bring your arms out to a goalpost. There's no football. Here's where you're getting football. You're welcome. All right, so bend your knees a little bit. I want you to try to keep your hips as quiet as possible. They're gonna wanna drive. Your ribs are driving the train. So, tall spine. Thank you. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to your right like you're wringing out your spine. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale. Inhale, center. Let's combine those two exercises. So extend your legs long. Arms are going to go out to a T this time. You're going to grow tall and then rotate to your right and hold. Now, round your head and neck forward. Shoulders forward. Ribs forward, low back. You're reaching for right above that right pinky toe. Start to stack your spine tall and then come through center. To the other side. Head and neck. Shoulders, ribs, low back. Reach through that backhand. And then start to stack it up, low back, ribs, shoulders, head and neck. We should do one more. That's a nice one. To the right, start to round head and neck, shoulders, ribs, low back, ribs, shoulders, head and neck. Other side. Round it forward. And then stack it up. Cool. While we're here, let's just take a nice butterfly stretch. Good. Let's sway a little bit if that feels good. All right, so we're moving to the upper back and arm portion. Full disclosure, there might be a bit of wristy stuff that happens here towards the end. Wristy, not risky, wristy. So if we do any of that, maybe omit that because I'm making Mike do push-ups, which means I'm making myself do push-ups, but whatever. So first we'll do a non-wrist arm exercise, arm and back exercise, and then we'll move on from there. So you're gonna come to lying on your stomach. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh, that's a fantastic angle. Never felt better. All right. I just opened my kid's refrigerator.
Watch this kitchen.
So from here, let your legs rest. Head is gonna rest. You want your forehead just resting on the mat. If you have a large nose like myself, you're gonna wanna turn your head a little bit. Okay, so from here, you're gonna goalpost arms. So my elbows are in line with my shoulders, wrists are in line with my elbows. From here, lift the whole goalpost up, lower the whole goalpost down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5, 4, harder would be to never touch the mat. 3, just a little hover. 2, hold the 1. Now reach your right arm forward, bring it back, left, bring it back, right, and left. 2 more each, right, and left. Sorry if I just tickled you. Right, and, oh sorry, it's fine. Hold it here, we're not reaching forward anymore. Now, you're gonna bring your elbows down to your rib cage. Arms are still hovering in that goalpost. Come back to the goalpost. Draw your elbows to your rib cage, and then come back. Elbows to rib cage, and then back. 4, 3, there should be some exhales here. 2, take it back and hold. Pulse those elbows in towards the ribs. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Draw those elbows down. Shoulders draw down with it. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that all the way down. Is that fun?
Uh-huh.
Great. Okay, so now Oh, and men do like sort of bar exercises, they can't handle it. All right, so let's move into swan. So, resting your head and neck, hands are still in your goal post. I want you to push your hands into the mat. Literally push like you're pushing into the floor. Now, isometrically draw your elbows back. Possibly, if you're doing it right, your head and neck start to reach forward, but they don't lift. And then relax. Push the hands down, pull the elbows back, and relax. One more. Push, pull, and relax. Let's add on. Push, pull. Now start to press into the hands. Your elbows are going to start to come up too. You're straightening your arms. Thank you. Now, I'm not looking up. I'm still looking at the front edge of my mat. My belly button has come with me. I'm not like this. All right? Remember, one of fitness instructors, don't demo it wrong. Oops. Now, okay? Now, drag your elbows back as you lengthen your spine longer on the mat. All right? Let's try it again. Push the hands down. Pull the elbows back. Press into the hands as you start to lift. Elbows come off. Reach all through the spine. Now, how slow can you drag your elbows back towards your rib cage? Shaking is good. Slow, slower, slowest, elbows a little wider. Yeah, and then relax it down. All right. One more time. Push, pull, press. Good, and slow. Let's go for 8. Drag the elbows back. 7, 6. Reach your spine longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, push into the hands, sweep back through a child's pose, take a little rest. Trying to see where we're at on time for the fries.
I can look at the timer.
All right, look at the timer. Our workout is based on our fries. It's been my goal all day.
16 minutes.
Oh, guys, we got time. All right, so let's do our arm series, and after that, if we have extras, we'll do an ab pyramid. And I would like to spend the last 5 minutes stretching because you guys have all probably been pretty tense. So let's do that. All right, quadruped, baby. So find your hands and knees. Your hands are under your shoulders. Your knees are under your hips. A lot of people like to be here thinking, I'm going to make it harder. It's a kneeling plank. No. No. Right, Mike? We know better.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with a wide elbow push-up. So my hands start under my shoulders, and then they turn in ever so slightly. I'm not here. They turn in just a tiny bit. All right? And then I would walk your hands a little bit wider than you think. Cool. Maybe like to right about the mat edge. Now from here, it's the best cue that I give in all of Pilates. Nipples between the thumbs. All right? So you're going to shift your body forward as your elbows go wide. You aim your nipples for right in between the thumbs. Maybe your forehead touches, but doesn't have to. And then press up. All right? Elbows go wide. Shifting forward. Exhale, press. Let's keep going. Forward. Nice flat back here. Belly button is drawing into the spine the whole time. Take it wide. And press. Keep moving. One of my favorite things to think about is, okay, during this exercise, is to isometrically press your hands towards each other. So push them towards each other as you go up. That's going to engage the pecs. 2, and press. Last 1, and press. Hold it up. This is your break. Now, we're going to go down slow and up quick. So you're going to go down for a count of 3, 2, 1, press for 1. 3, 2, 1, press. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, press. 1 more. 3, 2, 1, press. We should reverse it. Down for 1. Exhale, press for 3, 2, 1. Your arms should be shaking. Down for 1. Press for 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Don't forget your abs. Up for 3, 2, 1. Last one. Take it down. Up for 3, 2, 1. Shift back to a child's pose. He's not very happy with me. That was a blast. While we're in this child's pose, let's just take a second to stretch something else while we're here. So take a nice wide knee child's pose, right? If your butt needs to be up a little bit, if you don't have that range of motion, that's okay too. Reach your arms nice and long. Head and neck are going to rest. Let's go ahead. You're going to walk your hands over to the right. See if you can reach your right hand past your left. And just hold that stretch. migrate over to the other side. Can you reach your right hand past your left? Did I cue that wrong last time?
Yep.
All right, well, you know what I mean. This time, right hand past your left. And breathe. All right, come on back. So before we move into more, quote, wristy stuff, we're going to do an upper back exercise that's actually on your forearms. So you might think I'm going to say plank. I'm not. So I want you to come to your forearms, but you're lying on the ground. I call this your sleepover position because who did? Come on. Because who didn't hang out at a sleepover like this? All right, so you want your...
men.
Oh, man. You guys didn't do this? Okay. So I want your elbows under your shoulders, wrists in line with your elbows. Press your forearms into the mat. Thanks. All right, now, from here, now I have a baggy shirt on, so I'm going to blame it on that if I'm not doing it right. So from here, you're reaching the crown of your head long. You're going to start to peel your ribs and belly button off the mat. You cannot see it because of my outfit. Keep going. You're going to keep holding it. I'm going to get all up close and personal. All right. So you're going to be here. You're going to start to peel your belly button off the mat and just hang out. Now the tendency is going to be to come here. Keep your shoulders drawing down your back. Keep your belly button pulling up. Yeah, this is what we're doing instead of a plank today, right? Isn't that great? You don't need to do a plank. You can literally hang out here. All right? Now, keeping your low back lifted and long, kick your right heel in towards your butt, but don't shift your upper body, and then back down. Left heel kicks, and then down. Right heel kicks, and down. Left heel kicks, and down. It's easy to want to let go of that low ab engagement. Keep it there, and keep pressing your forearms into the mat. 2 more each. Reach the crown of the head long, and left. 1 more each. Right, and left. Good. Lower that down. Isn't that a fun little recovery? Yeah. All right. Tricep time. Take breaks if you need it. We're not going to, but you can. All right, come on up. All right, so this time your hands are directly under your shoulders. Note, your range of motion might be different, and that's okay. So, tricep work, you're going to want to bring your elbows right to your ribs. If you're omitting wrist work, let's come here, and you're going to be lifting like this. Okay? So, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Same idea of shifting forward. Elbows are going to draw back right to your rib cage, and then you're going to press up. Shift it forward, and press. So you can walk your knees back a little bit more. There you go. All right, shift forward, slow the bend, and slow the press. Keep going. You might live here, and that's okay, as long as your elbows are drawing in towards your ribs. Bend, and press through the entire hand. 3 more. Bend, exhale, press. 2, elbows, thank you, and press. Last one, and press. So now we have those counted out. Let's go down slow, up quick. Down for 3, 2, 1, press. 3 more. 3, 2, 1, press. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, press. Last one. 3, 2, 1, press. So you know we've got to do it the other way. All right, but then we're done with this. So let's go down for 1, up for 3. Down, up for 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Down, up for 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Up for 3, 2, 1. 1 more. Up for 3, 2, 1. Sit back onto the heels if that feels okay, or just find any seated position. Let's stretch that out. So you're going to bring one arm up and over. Hold that stretch. Shoulders are drawing down the back. Dang. Everyone forgets to turn on their watch. I didn't get any credit.
Loser.
Terrible. What will make my day worth it? Shake it out. Reach your other arm up and then over. Shoulders are down. Breathe. Anybody else's arms like vibrating?
A little bit.
All right, and shake it out. So we've got about 6 to 10 minutes. It's a wide range.
8.
Ha! Ha! Check that.
So 5 minutes of stretching and we're good.
Yeah, so we're going to do 3 minutes of ab work then. So it's going to be a pyramid. I love pyramids. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 exercises. So we'll do 5 of each exercise, 4 of each exercise, 3 of each exercise. And if I'm feeling fancy, we do 2 and 1 together, so we do 3 again. If that doesn't add up, don't worry about it. All right, come lying on your back. Interlace your fingers to the webbing behind the head. Elbows are wide. Tailbone is heavy here. You're going to lift your head and chest up like that first exercise. Try to bring your low back to the mat by lifting the head and chest, and then lower back down. This is no longer flattering. All right, lift it up. Elbows are wide and down. I want your head resting into your hands. 3 more. 3. And down. Exhale, 2. And down. Last one. And down. Good. Bring your hands down by your side. Control your legs into tabletop. I want you to extend your right leg long and hold. From here, rock this shape so the leg is in line with your left foot. Rock this shape in a little bit and relax. Slowly rock in and release. For 3. Watch that left knee doesn't go too far out to the left. 2. 1. Switch legs. Rock it in for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it here. Last exercise. Extend the legs to the ceiling. Straight legs are going to lower down a bit. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. We did this one earlier. You know it. Lift for 3. 2. 1. Hug it in. That was round 1. We probably only have time for 5, 4, 3. Okay? All right. Plant the feet. Interlace the fingers to the webbing. 4 of each. Let's go for it. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Try to ground your tailbone. I did that wrong. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more, lift. And lower. Last one, lift. And lower. Hands down by your side. Legs come into tabletop. Extend your left leg long so it's in line with your right. Rock it back for 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Hold it here. Switch. Rock it back for 4. Anybody else's back making that like back fart noise? 2. Last 1. Hold it here. Extend your legs to the ceiling. Straight legs lower down. Control it back. If your head starts to come up, you've gone too low. Take it down and back. We talked about energy through the legs. 2 more. And back. Last one, I'm rushing for the fries. Come back, plant your feet down. Last round of 3, let's do it. Interlace the fingers to the webbing. Let your head rest into your hands. Lift it up for 3. And down. 2. And down. 1. And down. Hands come down. Legs into tabletop. Extend your left leg. All right, rock it back for 3. That's all I can think about now. 2. And 1. Hold it here. Switch. 3. And 2. And 1. Hold it here. Extend the legs to the ceiling. Straight legs lower. Control the lift. 2. And lift. Last one and last bit of work. Come on. And lift. Hug it in. Cool. All right, so now we're going to stretch. Let's start by extending your left leg long, hugging your right knee in towards your chest, and then you're going to extend it to the ceiling, grabbing on behind the hamstring or the calf, just not the knee. All right? So if you're feeling low back tightness, chances are your hamstrings are also pretty tight. So let's hang out here. Think about dropping your butt down and reaching your heel up. So many people want to come here. That's not going to help you. Hold it here and relax. Maybe rotate your ankle in one direction. Rotate it in the other. Let's bend that knee to 90 degrees. Left hand comes to the outside. You're going to pull it across the body as you rotate. Look on over your right arm. And hold that. How much can you ground your right shoulder? I am cheating. There you The more you ground the shoulder, the more of a stretch you're going to get. This just feels like you're getting more, but drop that shoulder, it's going to be more effective. Just not as gratifying. Hashtag Pilates. All right, come through center, extend that leg long. All right, left leg in, extend it to the ceiling, behind the hamstring, not the calf. Drop the butt, reach the heel. Can you relax your shoulders? Rotate the ankle in one direction and the other. Keep reaching. All right, bend that knee to 90 degrees. Left arm out. Start to take that across the body. Try to keep the shoulders glued. Looking over the left arm. Okay. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Let's come on through center. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock yourself up to a seat. We're going to do my favorite low back stretch. So from here, you're going to bring your legs out to a V. Now bring your left foot in towards your right inner thigh. Square your body off to your right foot. Start to walk your hands forward, like you're bringing your chest towards your thigh. Yeah. Now, if your hamstrings are really tight, you're going to feel it more there, okay? If you can, try to reach your left hand to the outside of that right foot, and then can you bring your right elbow down towards the mat? Okay. And then if you've got it, relax your body all the way into it. In case you're wondering, Mike's here, okay? It's okay to be here. Start to walk it through center. If any of these feel great, come back to them later. We're just rest for fries. All right, so left foot or right foot into your left inner thigh. Square your body off. Start to walk your hands forward. Also not weird if one side feels better than the other. Maybe your right hand comes to the outside of that left foot, and maybe your left elbow comes down. Or maybe you're up here. Oh, fries, we're almost done. We like them extra crispy. Relax your head and neck into it. Can you relax your shoulders? While you do this, I'll talk to you. So at some point, I'll figure out Facebook Live. It's not today. Didn't have the energy for it, so we're just posting a video. Pardon all the outfit. We're not done with the stretch. Go back. All right, walk it up. Mike, you can go get the fries. I don't know how many times a week we're going to do this. I don't know. We're just going to move and ride with it and see how it goes. If you have any questions, leave them below. I don't even know how that works too. But if you have questions, let me know. I probably know you and you probably have my phone number. Other than that, good luck guys. Love you.